Danielle, you're clearly a pro, and just tell us what your hopes are, what your dreams are for your own work, and just what makes you tick, because you are some kind of talent.
Well, like I said, I've been doing it for a long time, and I had the chance to be an equity actor, and instead I went to Japan, basically, for about a year.
Another Japan trip.
Yeah, to just experience that culture. And then when I came back to Portland, Oregon, and lived there for a few years and did non-equity theater there, children's theater, which I really loved. But what appeals to me is not so much... I love the freedom that non-equity gives you, even though there's no money in it. There's not a lot of pay. I love the creativity that it gives you. I love the freedom that it gives you in performance. I have nothing against equity, and I've worked for equity theaters, and they're very, very nice and very professional and wonderful. And there's lots of great equity theaters in Chicago,
right?
Which is why I moved here from Portland. My dad says, equity is the goal, but I kind of enjoy doing these shows for Fred Anzavino and for the Theo Ubique at the No Exit, for Porchlight Theater, for all these wonderful theaters.
Wonderful.
Lifeline I've worked for as well.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
We love Dorothy.
But I love doing theater. Maybe I'm a bit of a ham, but I really enjoyed doing the musical performances the last few years. That I did very little musical performance before I met
Prior to that?
Fred. Yeah. Yeah. And all of a sudden I'm singing and singing and singing. It's like, oh, okay.
And interestingly enough, your voice, the timbre of your voice is such that combined with the makeup that you apply to yourself on the stage, which is quite amazing.
Yeah.
You are Don Quixote.
Yeah. We discussed how when the light hits it on stage, it looks real. Not real, but it's convincing, and there's really no doubt.
So totally.
A lot of people who come to see it, they just don't have a doubt that I'm a woman, but I'm playing Don Quixote, and Don Quixote is a man, and so is Cervantes. So
there's you're right. There is no doubt. There's no second thought about it whatsoever. I know that Michael's mother, the wife of Hal James, who did produce the first Man of La Mancha in New York, said, "How can you have a woman playing Don Quixote?" Well, I know that when she comes to see this, I hope she makes the trip, she will feel the same way.
I hope so. I hope so, too.
I know that she will. What's next for you? Do you know yet?
No, and I know that our show has been extended, I believe, through December.
Great.
So we should at least be performing through December.
I do want people to understand the performances are 4 nights a week.
Yes. When we go to the extension, it may go Friday through Sunday.
Okay.
But in the evenings, 8 o'clock on Friday and Saturday, and 7 o'clock on Sunday. And there is dinner service that begins an hour before the show.
Right.
And industry night on Thursday for all of you poor actors. I know so many of you.
Yes.
Thursday is industry. So
Thursday night is industry night.
Mm-hmm. Half price tickets.
But those of us who aren't actors, we could come then too.
Absolutely. Absolutely, yes.
And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, of course, with the dinner. And we, of course, have Kathy Monk to thank for the incredible creations from that kitchen at the No Exit. Well, shine on.
Thank you. Thank
shine
you very
on
much. Thank you.
And you're just incredible. Thank you so much for.
I hope to have many more
work.
opportunities like this. I love being in the neighborhood, and I love being able to work in all these wonderful theater companies.
Yay!
Thanks.
Danielle Brothers, everyone. Let's hear it for Don Quixote de La Mancha.
That's right.
Come and see Danielle in Man of La Mancha.